Thank you, and I'm a yes vote on the substitute motion. I didn't know it was coming until this morning, but I'm glad that it was made because I'm a no on the conference committee report. The first motion that was made, I'm a no on, and let me tell you the reason why. And I'm a yes on the substitute. I cannot, in good conscience, vote yes on this conference committee report. When the long bill, when the budget left this body, there was a bipartisan amendment that passed with bipartisan support. I sponsored that amendment with my colleague on the other side of the aisle from Loveland. And it simply stated the following. We believe we need to allocate a few $100,000 for seniors to keep them in their home longer. That's what the amendment said, and it got bipartisan support. But do you know what the conference committee did? Let me remind you if you don't know. The conference committee met after that amendment passed, and they voted 3-3. So a 3-3 vote kills an amendment in conference committee. Instead of funding seniors to keep seniors in their home longer, do you know what happened in that conference committee? They decided to take that funding away and allocate $1 million for maintenance in a different location. Not on seniors' homes, on the governor's mansion. And so I'm a yes on the substitute motion because I'm a no on the original motion. Members, on one hand, you've got $500,000 that could have went to seniors to keep their homes longer, to stay in their home longer, replacing furnaces, replacing hot water heaters, replacing the ramps, the wheelchair ramps that go up to their front house. The Joint Budget Committee cut that out after we approved it in this House. And they approved, instead of maintenance for seniors, they approved maintenance for the governor's mansion. Members, right here today is why we were elected. Do you remember the saying, we are the ones we've been waiting for on this side of the aisle? We are the ones we've been waiting for. And we're going to allow a set-aside from the governor's office to pass for $1 million of maintenance on the governor's mansion and cut maintenance for seniors? Not on my watch. I met with the executive director of the Senior Hub, and she said, I can finance everything in my shop for seniors. Meals on Wheels, all the other programs. The one program, Representative, that I'd like you to help me with, Representative Lebsock, is funding what she called the handyman services. She goes, a senior will call the Senior Hub and say, I'm on a fixed income. I want to stay in my house longer or my mobile home. But the hot water heater just went out and I just don't have the $750 to pay for that new hot water heater. Members, the $500,000 that we passed would go to pay for grandma's hot water heater. I'd be willing to have a fundraiser, a $500 a plate fundraiser with the governor to raise money for the mansion, for goodness sake. Please, let's do the right thing. Everyone in this body knows what the right vote is. You know what the right vote is. The correct vote is to vote yes on the substitute amendment, and then if that fails, you have to be a no on the conference committee report, because we will not accept bypassing funding for seniors and taking away grandma's ability to stay in her home longer. Buy that hot water heater, buy the furnace, because it's going to save us millions of dollars. The return on investment's amazing. Medicaid costs. If grandma has to be forced out of her home, or grandpa, and go to the assisted living facility, what happens? Our tax dollars go to Medicaid, millions of dollars of tax dollars. So the $500,000 investment, JBC members, to keep grandma and grandpa in their homes a little while longer is going to save millions of dollars in Medicaid costs. That's a great return on investment. I ask for a yes vote on the substitute motion.